Hi Libra, and welcome to Lunary Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your October reading, and yeah, this is just going to be a general reading. I am going to be focusing a bit on career and money, and yeah, if this message does not resonate with you, please feel free to check your other signs. But thank you. Let's get started. I have cleansed the cards and the space already. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra in the month of October? Oh wow. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. If you do, please go check that reading, because I feel like there might be a gem or two in there for you as well. Okay, Libra, wow, this is okay. This is a very interesting energy. Okay. It feels almost like you have allowed a situation, or this could even be someone. Yeah, it feels like someone. You've allowed someone to almost come in and take over for you in your life. It feels like you have given over so much of yourself and of your power to someone else that you're struggling to remember what you want and what you desire. And even when you go back to the basics of trying to decide where to go or which decision to make, it's almost like you're falling short or hitting a wall because you're so used to not having to make certain decisions for yourself, even though that's coming across as, I don't know, like, take it how it resonates, because it's coming across as a little bit straightforward, well, a little bit mean, if I can put it like that. But it feels like you have multiple decisions in front of you, and some of them, or one of them, is going to lead you towards you feeling even more stuck, to you staying stuck, to you being in a position where you cannot take your power back because you're just not in a position to. Because it feels like someone in a specific situation, take this how it resonates, has some form of upper hand, or they have something over you that's creating a lot of fear. And every time you try and stand up for yourself, or you try and make a decision for yourself, it's like it's met with backlash and it's met with problems and conflict, and it's like you're just hitting this wall the whole time. But what you don't see, what's actually coming through for you, if this message resonates with you, is that what you're going through right now is actually a challenge. It's a challenge from the universe to see if you're going to be able to step up to the plate. And I know that it can feel a little conflicting, and you can feel a little bit overwhelmed with it, or like every time you're hitting that wall, it's like you can't move forward and you want to give up. But what Spirit is saying is, every time you hit that wall, push a little harder. It's not solid and it's not stable, and you can push past it and you can push over it if you give it enough energy, if you can push hard enough. It's like all those times and months or years, or how long you might have been in the situation where someone else was making these decisions, or they were being put in a position of power in your own life. It was like that was what was building up the wall the whole time. And for you to break it down, you need to meet it with the same level of inner power. And you have to keep going at it. And you need to sit with yourself and really decide, what do you want? What do you really want? And maybe at first you're like, well, I want to get out, I want to do this, I want to do that. But maybe internally you're so used to being in this situation that you're scared of leaving it. Even though you have the power to. Because you've already planted seeds and they are starting to grow. All it needs is for you to nurture it. All it needs is for you to step up and to do the work to nurture it and to get it to the point where it will give you freedom. This is a test. Yeah, like this is a test. It's a brutal test. It's a brutal test. And this energy is like the new energy that's coming through as you're moving through October and into November is beautiful. But in October, you're really going to be going through it. And this might even be the Mercury retrograde energy. And there are multiple planets in retrograde. I know there's Saturn and Jupiter and I don't even know which other ones at the moment. But there are, I think it was 6 planets that are in retrograde. Like the energy is hard. This is hard stuff right now, right? But you can do this. You can do this. You just need to keep going up to that wall. Allow it to be there, but know that you are more powerful than it because you created it. But as you're moving through October, and as you're going to keep meeting that wall and you're going to keep going for it, if you do that, you will have a breakthrough. Something could take off really quickly as well. The energy that you're going to be putting into hitting that wall and getting it to open or getting it to collapse, it's going to open up the world, and it's going to open up everything that you desire and everything that you're worthy of, which is, like I said, everything you desire. Like, you're going to realize your worth. You're going to realize that you really can have anything you want. You really can, and that's what you're going to be realizing. This is beautiful energy, what you're going to be going through. If you meet this challenge head on, you allow it to be what it is, which is just a test. It is just a challenge. It's just the universe saying you want it. You're going to work for it. You have to work for it, and you will work for it because you already have it in you to do it. You already have the desire and the drive to do it, and you will be successful. But first you have to allow yourself to meet that wall again and again and again and chip away at it. And even if you feel like you want to give up, know that it's okay to maybe just sit down for a little bit and just feel what you feel and allow it to be what it is, right? But on the other side of that wall is everything that you desire. So you got to be strong enough to meet it and to do the work. And that's what October is going to be like for you. Take this message however it resonates. I'm going to be wrapping this up with an oracle, a Moonology oracle card. Let's see what messages Spirit you have for Libras in the month of October. Oh wow. Okay. You might feel like you are, or that your safety is being threatened, that by you actually going for your power and you actually using it and you creating what you desire, you might feel like you have to do it in secret, or that you can't really share it with people because other people are going to be trying to sabotage it, or people could try and it's like you don't want people to be using this against you. And it's not anything that you're doing bad, but this is something you need to protect. And you're picking up on the energy of that. Like, you need to protect this, you need to take care of it, and even if that means having to do it in secret. But you are protected, and you're going to make it through this. Even if it looks bad, even if it's scary, you're going to make it through this. Because don't let what has happened or what you have allowed to happen be what keeps you here. Because you can get through this, and you can create what you desire. You can, absolutely. And October is going to be the test. And happy birthday, by the way. But October is going to be the test. You need to balance your fantasies, and I don't mean fantasies like just the things that you're visualizing, the things that you desire. You need to balance that with action. So for whatever you're visualizing or what you want to create, you have to back it up with action. Even if it's just 5, 10, 20 minutes a day of you taking action, it's going to put you in a much better position than where you might be right now, where you're not putting in any action or very little. So yeah, that's definitely a lot that's coming through right now. It's just keep at it, keep doing it. You got this. Don't give up. And October is going to be a hell of a test, and it's going to be a wild ride, and it's going to be worth it. So yeah, Libra, that's the message that I got for you. If this message resonates, please like and subscribe, and pop me a comment down below. If not, please feel free to check your other readings. And yeah, have a lovely day. Bye!